Hello everyone, I'm Professor Albert Nygren of Rutgers University, and I'm also the Executive Director and the Curator of the New Jersey International Film Festival. We'll be screening the 2022 New Jersey International Film Festival between June 3rd and June 12th on Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays. Some days have multiple shows. All of the films will be online, but we're a hybrid festival this year. That means we'll also be doing a series of in-person screenings. Most of those are on Friday and Saturday evenings. The Saturday evenings usually have a 5 o'clock show and a 7 o'clock show. And the Sundays really only have one screening set up. So most of the films will be available live in person at our state-of-the-art facility, which is Voorhees Hall, room 105, on the beautiful Rutgers campus at 71 Hamilton Street in New Brunswick, New Jersey. General admission is $15, and that buys you access to the online version as well as the in-person version when they're available. And we had a number of people come at when we had hybrid screenings like this that would watch the movie during the day, loved it so much, they would come that evening and watch it on our big screen and hang out with the film director as well. So you can do that too. Anyway, you can also buy an all-access pass for $100 that gives you access to all of the screenings that we'll be offering. And it's a great deal. It's like half off. So if you want to watch a lot of movies, get the all-access pass. I'm going to be telling you about the screenings that we have. Our opener is on Friday, June 3rd, and a series of art documentaries. The first is called Malka, and it's directed by Anthony Marinville from New York City. And this focuses on Jewish folk artist Malka Zeldis. It's a short film. The feature is called The Art of Unwar by Maria Nero. She's also from New York City, and we're going to be doing a filmmaker interview with her on EBTV, and you should definitely check that out. It's an amazing film on Krzysztof Wojciechko, who is an amazing street art interventionist. I mean, he projects onto images and buildings, statues, and kind of brings them to life. Really amazing stuff. That's going to be on June 3rd. The live screening's at 7 p.m. The online screening is available for 24 hours. All of the films are available on their show date for 24 hours. And the great thing is, let's say you don't start watching the film till 11 p.m. on that day, you still have 24 hours to finish it. So it's an amazing perk of the festival. Then on Saturday, June 4th at 5 p.m., we'll be doing Shorts Program number 1 that features a wide array of films from all over the world. Emoticon by Patrick Rich is an experimental film. Tundra by Jose Luis Aparicio is a film from Havana, Cuba. A Cartoon of a Sleeping Cat by Randall Scott Christopher, he's from San Diego. Chiaroscuro by Asya Vo, she's from Boston, Massachusetts. Unforgotten by Sujin Kim, she's from Tempe, Arizona. Love Forbids You by Will Retweger, he's from New Jersey, and we'll be doing a special interview with him and with his partner, Wendy Lee. Then we have Gruff and Me by Dovi Ketch. He's from Tel Aviv, Israel. Once I Passed by Martin Garrick from Krefeld, Germany. And Self-Defense by Joni Whitworth and Sam Tam Han. They're from Portland, Oregon. So a wide array of short films. You can check out the content and information, get pictures and things like that at the website njfilmfest.com. Then that evening on Saturday, June 4th, at 7 p.m., we'll be screening Miss Futuro as part of the in-person live screening. And the lead actress, Ada Fernandez, will be there. It's a really great feature film from Spain, from Madrid, Spain. Then on Sunday, June 5th, online for 24 hours, Voice of the Game by Tom McCabe and Kirk Riddell. This is an amazing documentary about probably one of the most famous soccer coaches in the United States, and his name is Manfred Schellscheit. He's actually based in New Jersey, and he's so important because every great coach that's come out since Manny was around is in this movie. People like Bruce Arena, Bob Bradley, Greg Berhalter, all of them have been coaches for the U.S. national team. And with the World Cup right around the corner in November in Qatar, which the U.S. was able to qualify for, you'll get to see one of the coach brainchilds and find out more about his life. And that's going to be taking place on Sunday, June 5th. Also on June 5th, we're going to be screening Faithbreaker by Peter Zortorowicz from Warsaw, Poland. We've arranged an in-person screening. It still hasn't been confirmed by the university, so check our website before heading out. But it is going to be available online for sure for 24 hours. The live screening will be at 7 p.m. It's tentatively scheduled for that. There's also another program on Sunday, June 5th. This one's online only, features 3 short films. It's our short program number 2. Western Exit by Scott Ballard. Scott is from Portland, Oregon also. Free Fall by Emmanuel Tenenbaum. Emmanuel is from Bordeaux, France. And then a great film about Harriet Tubman. It's called Harriet, the Black Swan in the Year of COVID-19 by Claire Etheridge. She's from Gig Harbor, Washington. That's Shorts program number 2. Then on Friday, June 10th, we'll be screening an amazing feature film by James Kamali called The Mental State, and that's going to be in person at 7 p.m. and online for 24 hours. Then on Saturday, June 11th, short program number 3 with a wide array of short films from all over, featuring Poldy, an immigrant story about a Highland Park, New Jersey resident, directed by Cesar Velasco. I actually know Poldy, so it was a really wonderful short film to see about an Austrian immigrant and how she's come to love America or be in America. Beacon is by Jamie Kovlers. He's from New York City. Fireman's Fetish is by John Slover. He's living in Los Angeles, California, but he's from Princeton, New Jersey originally. The Everyday Show is by Viren Shinde. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Bacon and Laces by Stephen Michael Simon. And Bendix, Sight Unseen by Anthony Scalia. Both films are about this amazing guy, John Diakakis, who owns the Bendix Diner in New Jersey. He also is legally blind. You've got to see these 2 documentaries. You say, why should 2 documentaries about the same guy? They're completely different documentaries about the same guy. One is a kind of really sweet portrait. The other is a little bit more hard-hitting. So I highly recommend those 2 movies as part of our Shorts program number 3 program. And we're winding down. Saturday, June 11th, online and in person at 7 p.m., Leftover Feelings, a Studio B revival by Ted Roach and Lagan Siebert, is a documentary about 2 Nashville music legends, John Hyatt and Jerry Douglas, and this legendary Studio B in Nashville, where Elvis recorded a lot of his music, as well as Dolly Parton, Lyle Lovett, Emmylou Harris, and all these really great musical artists. And then on Sunday, June 12th, the last 2 programs are online exclusively. A series of, composition by Paul Sestakov. He's from Austin, Texas, as an experimental tale about a young grieving mother. And The Afterthought of Life by Svenja Wischmann, she's from Cologne, Germany, is an interesting documentary about Sunset Boulevard in California. And the last program is 2 short films, Eureka by Mida Chu, and then Nicholas Winston, the man who saved 669 children, is about a former British banker, Nicholas Winston, who saved 600 plus kids from the Nazi Holocaust. So it's a kind of Schindler's List movie, but about a different person who did something similar. Come check out our festival, njfilmfest.com, for all the information you need. I want to always say thank you to the Rutgers University Cinema Studies program, where we're housed. We also need to say thank you to the Middlesex County Arts Institute for the funding that they provide us through the New Jersey State Council on the Arts. And I always have to say thank you to EBTV. Thanks for listening, and hope to see you at the movies.